find a way to run from the city of the sun. You could have stayed, it's only over when the day is done. I never knew you was a runner, yeah. I mistook you for a son. It don't matter what we think when it's all over. 'Cause this is our last chance to leave it all behind. Raise your voice and raise your power, yeah. This is our last chance to leave it all behind. Raise your voice and raise your power, yeah.
My husband knows everything about birds. He does. That was my very quick treatment bird where I made an egg in the desert. Yeah.
What do you make?
I like that.
Chicken. Is it chicken?
Makes some peace.
Yeah. Wow.
Have you smelled this? Does it smell like candy?
Yeah.
Kind of.
So, we've got Leah. All right, Leah. How hungry are we? Some little sandwiches together.
Oh, you look amazing. You look like a model. You do. And you've got children, you've got no wrinkles. I'm loving this.
You are so nice.
It was nice to meet you.
That's
really cool. I loved meeting them. I was like really bummed because I found out I recently relapsed with leukemia for the fourth time. So this meeting today just perked up my day a lot.
It's honestly the best medicine. Yes, she's just been so down and hasn't been able to do anything or see anyone. She's been feeling so unwell. So this is honestly the best thing that could have happened.
Really cool.
We're huge fans. Hi. Can we take a photo? Come in.
Yes, Ginger's Law.
I gave Harry some flowers and they both wished me good luck on my journey and to keep being brave.
I don't get off of the ward very much, so it was very nice to come down and be human.
It was very exciting and I just love Megan's dress. It was so pretty.
Yes, Ginger's Law.
I gave Harry some flowers.
Their story, so this Sydney, their marriage. These are actually evocative of his family, his First Nations, his family, all of the symbols, and there's some information. There's a little photo of their story.
All right, so I've been editing, cleaning the house, making phone calls, doing different things, and pause and edit couple things. So I'm back. I don't know what I've recorded, So there's this here. The People's Princess, Duchess Meghan, looks stunning. And the Priscilla dress made by Sydney designer Karen G. Alright, I think I covered this in one of the videos that I edited. I was liking some stuff on my other channel. Okay, there's a lot of thing going on. Oh my god, so many painful. I posted this on my community board a few minutes ago, but I'm not gonna put it on this video here. So there's this, one of the women at the Macaulay Community Services for Women, a women's homeless and family violence shelter, told Meghan she looks like a model. Quote, "You look amazing. You look like a model, and you got children. You've got no wrinkles. You're glowing. It was nice to meet you." All right, so it's 16 seconds. I probably already recorded it in this video because I've paused it and went and do different things, and I resume.
Oh, you look amazing. You look like a model. You do. And you've had children, you've got no wrinkles. Nice glowing skin.
You are so nice.
It was nice to meet you.
Harry knew what he was doing. Oh my gosh, she does look amazing. She's a baby girl, 44. Where? So sweet and so true. Our Meghan looks healthy, strong, and beautiful. She's got no wrinkles because she's not aging like sour milk. She looks like a model because hatred isn't keeping her awake. She has a clear conscience, so she's well rested. Yeah, that is true. Saving this video for after the tour and you see Photoshop when the Rangers. Let me retweet that. This is very nice. All right. This video, something really quick. It's taking forever. Where is it? Right here. Just repost. Nah, I forgot what I was saying. Oh, this video, there won't be any, each time I said, but I still do it, like the lengths of those tweets, because I'm just going through stuff. I've already did several recordings. I'm actually working on thumbnails, so I'm doing different things here. It's like 3:11. The kids are about to come. These are the things I've already edited. Where am I? Okay, I'm talking too much. Okay, I wish sis will drop her skincare routine. That's what I really want to know. She looks absolutely amazing, and she's so sweet and kind. All right, let's see. What else can I share with you? Oh, this one is kind of funny. It's going to be screenshot, unfortunately. British media reporting on Harry and Meghan after seeing how Australians are showing up and out for the couple. 16 seconds. Look, I don't know if there's a music. Okay, so there's a music. She's crying, doing the dance. I'm gonna have to try to show the video as much as I can. If you are new to my channel, YouTube have been punishing me. If I share videos, I have to manipulate it as much as I can so it doesn't appear I'm just copying and pasting to create content. But I could understand. There's me laughing here. The squad are just laughing. The squad are just laughing. They didn't need to report it. They were not invited literally, but they like to insert themselves and to think that in their business. The others give them nothing. So they look to the couples they wish they still had. All right, they will. Well, when they were kicking Harry and Meghan out, you could go back. The amount of nonsense they were putting. All right. They were so at ease to disrespect them. It's unbelievable. It's unbelievable. People who don't understand why Harry and Meghan reject the media in the UK will have to go back. And I'm sort of happy I quoted the time that I did, even though there were squaddies who were from the beginning, from even before Meghan married Harry, before Meghan met Harry, before Meghan was even thinking of whatever. The suit, Tig, all of this. Those squaddies were Meghan's army. All right, I call them the Trojan horse type of thing. The media in the UK did not know anything about Meghan. So Meghan, who had her own little niche, her own little soldiers, her fan who were following her from suit, from the Tig, and knew about all the things she was doing without the royal family's support. The royal family was not even in her periphery, doing charitable work. These type of things were really captivating many of the Sussex squad who were way before me. Okay, I was not part of that. Okay, I learned through the squad. So when it comes to the royal reporting, the media in the UK, people will have to go that far back to understand why Harry and Meghan reject the media in the UK. Because both of them, they were minding their own business. They were willing to help the institution, the royal family. Because the moment I step in, I educate myself, I found out that the royal family were there to, like the figurehead, to promote in a way. There's much more to it, but to simplify it for myself is a way to bring in tourism, make the UK look good. Okay, whichever way. They are the royals, they do royalist type of things in a way where, you know, they above all those petty little nonsense or who has a spotlight, this kind of thing. That's what I used to think. But the moment Meghan got into the picture, which got pretty much caught my attention from reading headlines after headlines, I'm like, wait a second. There's no way. The moment she married into the royal family, I'm hearing all of this, and she's been in the US and in Canada, never hear a beep, not a thing. So this is what caught my attention. So people will understand if they go way back and see all the headlines, the where those royal rats, the royal reporters felt so comfortable, at ease, without any punishment, to say anything, disrespect Meghan without any, there's no punishment, nothing. As a matter of fact, they were being encouraged to continue disrespecting her. So you will understand why Harry and Meghan reject them. All right, so you will have to go back. I don't know, I went on a rant. All right, so there's all of this. What else can I add to this? Okay, 11 minutes. I don't want to be... Okay, I just shared this. So there's that. Let's see here. It's 8 seconds. Here's a clip of the ginger boy speaking on camera. Quote, "We had the same hair color." Ha, 9 seconds. Okay, he's so excited. That's the comment here, and then I move after I share the
Hundreds of smiley faces and fist bumps all round, like a royal welcome.
We had the same hair colour.
Hundreds of smiley faces, hundreds of...
He's like, ah! Okay, Harry's losing his hair. Okay, I think he knows that. Okay, so this is pictures. So wait, both British and Australian media that have been calling them irrelevant were live filming a commercial plane carrying them land. Alright, so there's that here. I really love that, the way they color coding. Shaking my head. I love the fact that the Australian people are showing them so much love. The more they hate the Sussexes, the more support they get. Yep, and trace their seat numbers. Rumor has it there's that. Apparently, it is the truth. You know? Yes. All right, let's go to the next one. Right. I'm going to have to wait until tonight to record. I want to get these out of the way. We were waiting for this one. So sweet. There's that video. I think I shared that in a video already. So what is that? Laughing my ass off. Anon, please. Saw Prince Harry. And some had dude at Clark's in Montecito. My mom went up to him and said, "Are you Prince Harry?" Embarrassing. And he said cheekily in an English accent, "No, I'm a lookalike." But then they chatted for a second. He was in fact Prince Harry. Super nice. Okay. Alright, laughing my ass off. Harry is so funny. That's adorable. He is so funny. Now we could see why Meghan will be laughing all the time. The royal family should be grateful Charles, Camilla, and Anne are too old to do international tours. Edward and Sophie can draw any attention. Eugenie and Beatrice are done for. William and Kate refuse to travel after humiliating the nation in 2022. You could even say when they even went to South America, because the photographers were showing some weird pictures of William, even though Kate didn't go with him. Alright, that is all that left. What I was started saying here. And that's how it's going to be until the Wells kids come of age. And they better hope to God those kids don't absorb their parents' work ethic. Sophie and Edward are the only ones willing to do the work, but unfortunately for them, they are very bland and lackluster. They keep shuffling Sophie around the world to zero fanfare. Alright, and Sophie, Edward are in their 60s. In 10 years, they'll be like Charles, unable to travel much. They asked for it. Alright, so there's this. This is Invictus stuff. Okay. Oh, that's good. Yeah, it looks really nice. Okay, what else can I... Okay, so this is something else. What is that? Several supporters of Kamala. Okay, so that's US thing. Yes, babe, you are the people's prince. And don't you forget it. I like that one. This picture is nice. He sure is Diana's baby boy. Harry will always be Diana's kind and gentle son who knows how to put people at ease. He does flaunt superiority. Harry treats everyone equally. Great photo. Gives me goosebumps to see how happy he is. He was born with a charisma. But while in his mother's womb, you can buy that. Meghan's babe, that's it. Alright, so let's go. I'm trying to put as much as I can. This one, okay, I'm trying not to, okay. What else? Okay, after this, okay. After these two, that's it. Let's do this one here. Okay, what a woman. Let's listen. Okay, so there's no audio. Let's move that. How do you make your videos such amazing high quality? Let me pause. Okay, Meghan is absolutely amazing. All kind of beautiful inside and out. Let's pause that GIF. Her face has perfect symmetry. All right. Harry told us, and go listen to Spare when Meghan. I'm saying Meghan. When Harry was describing Meghan.
Traveled the world from top to bottom, literally. I'd hopscotched the continents. I'd met hundreds of thousands of people. I'd crossed paths with a ludicrously large cross-section of the planet's 7 billion residents. For 32 years, I'd watched a conveyor belt of faces pass by, and only a handful ever made me look twice. This woman stopped the conveyor belt. This woman smashed the conveyor belt to bits. I'd never seen anyone so beautiful. Why should beauty feel like a punch in the throat? Does it have something to do with our innate human longing for order? Isn't that what scientists say? And artists? That beauty is symmetry, and therefore represents a relief from the chaos? Certainly my life to that point had been chaotic. I can't deny hungering for order, can't deny seeking a bit of beauty. I'd just come back from a trip with Pa, Willie and Kate to France, where we'd marked the anniversary of the Battle of the Somme, honoured the British dead, and I'd read a haunting poem, Before Action. It was published by a soldier 2 days before he died in action. It ended, "Help me to die, O Lord." Reading it out, I realised I didn't want to die. I wanted to live. A fairly staggering revelation for me just then. But this woman's beauty and my response to it wasn't based merely on symmetry. There was an energy about her, a wild joy and playfulness. There was something in the way she smiled, the way she interacted with Violet, the way she gazed into the camera. Confident, free. She believed life was one grand adventure. I could see that. What a privilege it would be, I thought, to join her on that journey. I got all of that from her face.
Let's go into that times. Prince Harry and Meghan are using Australia like an ATM, you guys. What? Oh, is that what the time is saying? There's that. Oh, that was at the hospital. Oh, look at them. Oh my goodness. There they are here. There's Harry. Meghan is such a princess. Okay, this is what they worry about. Pointing down here, Harry and Meghan are doing what the working royals are doing, but without UK taxpayers' needs to support them. Clearly, we don't need to support the monarchy anymore. If this possible, so our royal family can be abolished and self-funded like Harry and Meghan. Yeah, pretty much. Look at them. You know what I like? Just pay attention to some videos. I didn't mention it before. Whenever they're going somewhere, you see like those type of tours, you see Harry goes forward and Meghan will be touching Harry's back. Unless if Harry is opening a door for Meghan and Harry will let Meghan go first. So whenever I see this, I'm thinking of this video of this journalist was making reference to Harry, a conversation she had with Harry where Harry was saying how he wanted to raise a family, he wasn't ready. And then I'll put the video that I'm talking about. Harry was wearing a white shirt in that particular clip they share.
I'd never met him before. And so we had a little chat about the kind of things we talk about. And he was like, you can ask me whatever you want, but I might not answer it. I said to him, have you ever thought about moving away? And he was like, yeah, I'd love to move away, but I can't because of what I need to do to support the Queen. And that has just stuck with me forever in terms of, he didn't say it on camera, he just said it in a really candid chat with me. And so whenever anyone says to me, it was Meghan's fault that they left, that conversation always springs to mind because he always had it in him, this potential to jump. And I think Meghan came along and said, hold my hand and we'll jump together. Princess Charlotte's just been born. Would you like to have kids? And he came out with this brilliant line.
Comes times when you think, right, now's the time to settle down, or now's not, whatever the way it is. But I don't think you can force these things. It will happen when it's going to happen. Of course, I'd love to have kids right now, but yeah, there's a process that one has to go through.
To which his communications team kind of took a bit of an intake of breath, like, oh my goodness, why did he say that? But then he also went on to say about how he just wanted to have someone alongside him to support him. And then what was it? A couple of years later, he met Meghan.
Yeah. All right, so this is what Harry needed. All right, someone to support him, and Meghan is definitely showing. Look at them. All right, look at that lady. Someone in one of the previous tweet that I read made reference to her, but at a different angle. So there she is here. Right, what else? This is something else. Okay, what they're really angry about are people actually paying to see them. Now they're seeing a preview of their reception in a white Commonwealth country. They're going to be absolutely feral when they step foot in their home turf. The royal family has been bleeding the British taxpayers dry for centuries. Harry and Meghan are private citizens. They are entitled to make a living. Yeah, this is the part I don't understand with these people. They want them to go sit in a corner. Even if you're sitting in a freaking corner, you need to pay for that freaking corner. So you have to make a living. And they're trying, to stop every connection the royal family had to prevent people from making deal with them. All of this, we have to thank the squad. The people who pretty much started the squad is who come together to ignore the noise, to what the royal family was trying to do, to break the connection, okay, interfere in the connection that the royal family was trying to do. Let's say like with Netflix and things like that. We let people know if Harry and Meghan are not, whatever deal they're making, if Harry and Meghan are not there, we're not buying their stuff. And I think Meghan gets it as well. This is why her business, all right, is completely separate from other things that they're doing. All right? So I'm not saying without the squad things will not work, but at least she separate that chain of connection with the royal family or other people, whatever it is that they have control of. She have her own website, her own thing. She manage it herself. Well, I'm not saying herself. She has people who work for her, but I'm talking about as ever. Okay, her line of work and brand. Okay, she's separate from everything else because this is their livelihood. If, let's say, other things were to dismantle, at least she will have that. All right, let me read what's there and then move on. They really are angry. They haven't managed to destroy this couple. They try. The blueprint that did Princess Diana, they use it and they upgraded. They have done many things. But it's a squad. We learn. We see the tactic, what they're trying to do to them. So this is why it's not working. And, you know, many of the squad have time. Okay? Literally time to do the pushback. Pretty much whatever the royal vat were trying to do, to say or do, the squad who know about it, because they all everywhere. Like I've said in past videos, there's squaddies who's interested in many different things, hunting, bike cycling, skydiving, you name it, any sort of profession. There are squaddies in all of this. So whichever profession that the royal family try to say some nonsense about Harry and Meghan, there's a squaddie who will come across it and then bring it on Twitter. This is why I don't even bother following a lot of things, because many of the squaddies come on Twitter to share those, whatever it is that they find, and then all the other squaddies go and blast them and do the pushback. All right, so they try. It's the squad who dismantle, who shed light on the BS that they're trying to do.
Do you really believe that a campaign was being waged against you?
Yes, I did, absolutely. Yeah.
Why?
I was a separated wife to the Prince of Wales. I was a problem, full stop. Never happened before. What do we do with her?
Can't we pack her off to somewhere quietly rather than campaign against her?
She won't go quietly. That's the problem. I'll fight till the end.
All right, I will hope so. And this is also, at one point, if you go back to some of my old videos, there was a time where they were trying to mess up the squaddies on Twitter. They try to copy or create profiles similar to squaddies. All right, maybe they will change pretty much the same image that you use for their profile, the same name, but maybe one letter or something slightly different to differentiate it. So when you think you're talking to a squaddie that you probably been talking to, but it's not them. Okay, they try to separate or dismantle the squaddies, and the squad always uncover. Many of the squad, they are smart. Many of them do coding. They do all sort of things. All right, I need to finish this. Okay, I hope so. It's not all charity and service. There's business to be taken care of. Sound like what they meant to say is that the royal family used the UK as their own personal ATM. Pretty much, yeah. The negative headlines in the Australian media are due to most of it being owned by Murdoch. The British media is just jealous of Australia right now. Australia is getting all the attention right now, and the UK is not. I mean, what the UK is doing. I'm hearing they're calling out Sturmer for things that happen in the Middle East. I'm trying. There's so much violence, evil that's going on in the Middle East. Go on my community board. There's one I post on my community board. I didn't even put a caption. I just put heartbreaking. All right, here's the clip I capture. All right, so that's the little boy. I shared that already. All right, I need to finish. All right, so there's this. All right, oh my God, the squad are posting. After these two, this is a picture. Prince Harry and Meghan speak to Cog Ravindran Wright, Chief of Staff to the CEO and Executive Director Communication during a visit to the Royal Children's Hospital, Melbourne, Victoria on day one of their trip to Australia. So there's that here. Definitely, Harry is the prince. Look at him, holding his wife's hand, listening to the Chief of Staff while walking like the strong man he is, Prince Harry. He sure is. I have thoroughly enjoyed all the photos, videos, and interaction from day one of their visit to Australia. There they are here. Probably talking about how the hospital is being run, the issues the people are facing, and if he could donate, he'll donate. It was a pleasure to welcome Meghan, Duchess of Sussex, to Macaulay House Footscray today. Okay, I might pronounce it House Footscray today. We're also joined by Domestic Family and Sexual Violence Commissioner Michaela Cronin. They discuss some of the systemic barriers for women and children experiencing homelessness. All right, so that they are here. Okay. Oh my God, there's more videos. Okay. Loud cheers for Prince Harry and Meghan at the Royal Children's Hospital in Melbourne. Lucky enough to see Prince Harry and Meghan at work today. Perfect party play Melbourne. Okay. This one is 1 minute and 31 seconds. I can't keep on putting those links.
From Clan Doctors Australia. So nice to meet you. And this is Dr. Mary Close. We're the top specialists here at the hospital. And these are all our friends.
This is wonderful. Do you dress up? Not dress up. So do you come to work every day?
We come here. We're here 4 days a week at the Royal Children's Hospital. We're across Australia, and it's probably one of the most beautiful jobs in the world.
Do you go out for a drink after work like this?
Yes, I have an apple cider or Guinness. Yeah. We love being here. It's a beautiful hospital. Working with young people who are at their most vulnerable is quite incredible.
Well, you put smiles on people's faces every single day.
Thank you, and you've done a lot of smiles yourself today.
You need to dress like this.
Yeah.
No.
That's
for me.
Yeah, you can have that. You need that. Do you know
Maybe I've got my
Do you know what this is? It's Australian. It's Australian.
Of course.
Thank you.
Oh, that is so nice. That is so nice. You have those derangers who's complaining, oh, why they visiting a children's hospital. Everybody does their part to keep the kids happy. This is the thing here. While they're going through their hardship in the hospital, whatever specialties that they have, they bring to just shed a little smile to those kids. Even the lady here, the clown, bringing her specialty to bring a smile to the kids. All right, this is so sweet. There's that. There's all of this. There's pictures. Oh my goodness, there's all of that. Good night, everybody. All right, 12 hours ago. Okay, what else can I add? There's this. Okay, this is it. This is it. All right. Harry and Meghan get creative with veterans' children on museum visit. Almost a minute. All right, and that's it. I need to stop the recording.
Have you smelled this? Or is it?
Prolific with history.
Probably not. Did you?
That was years ago. 2013. 8th of October 2013. We were standing on the bridge ring. Very
Ostrich. So I was somewhat close. Wow.
That was my very quick treatment.
And the videos that I've already edited, and I was like, whatever she's doing, it looked like a flamingo. I couldn't think of the name at first. Then when I was editing, I put a picture of the flamingos and the name of it. So I was close. Ostrich is not that bad.
What are you doing today? Can you change halfway through? By the way, you're allowed to do that. You can start with left.
I could see Archie and Lily would have enjoyed that little moment here. All right, you could pause and read. That's it. Okay, I need to stop and edit this. So tonight, when I come back at the computer, I could start fresh, new content. All right, so you will not find any of these on the list, on the description, the links like I normally do, because I went through it really quickly. So that's it. Please take a moment to subscribe. Oh, this is the last one I posted. I need to do the thumbnails. Okay, Sussex's Australia visit, day 1, part 1. All right, please take a moment to subscribe, like, and share. If you want to support this channel, there's a PayPal link and the Cash App link in the description. You could donate. Those who have donated, thank you. All right, so that's it. Thanks for watching.